Because your TBR shelf can never be too full, let's talk about the new releases that I'm most excited to read in the month of January. This, of course, does not include any buddy reads or other things that I'm reading with other people or for myself or other arcs, but these are the ones that I think I'm going to rate the most high in the month of January, and there are 5 of them to start off with. I usually read about 16 books a month, so let's jump in. The first is The Future Saints by Ashley Winstead. I have been wanting to really get another good Ashley Winstead book since In My Dreams I Hold a Knife, and I haven't quite gotten there yet. This one is kind of more of a love story, but also it takes place in the music industry. It says it's kind of like Daisy Jones and the Six, so we will see how this one hits me. The next one is This Is Not a Test by Courtney Summers, which is a zombie book, and it's about 6 students who have taken refuge inside this high school, and one of them doesn't really care if she dies, so she has to kind of watch everybody around her live. And then there's other complications. This is the start of a series, so I really hope that this is going to really hit me so I can continue on. In number 3 is Oxford Blood. This is by Rachel Davis Featherstone, and this is a story of a girl who does an interview for Oxford, and it turns into a murder mystery, and her best friend winds up dead. I have been super into these types of books lately, so I cannot wait. In my number 2 position, which would probably be number 1, except for You Will See Why, this is My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney. And it's a story of a woman who returns to her house and she sees another woman in her role, and her husband says she's a stranger and she has to cope with that. I love Alice Feeney's stories, so this one was going to rate probably pretty high, except my number 1 is actually my favorite YA author, Brigid Kemmerer, coming out with a 3rd in the Forging Silver into Stars, I think is the name of the series, but this is Sparking Fire Out of Fate. So again, I said this is like the 3rd one in the series. It's YA fantasy. I'm my favorite author, and I absolutely cannot wait to read. What about you? What are you rating for the month of January?